I bought the Xeno X7O for the silence, a robotic vacuum that promised to learn my home's layout and clean with thoughtful precision. The first week was magical. I'd come home to pristine floors, the vacuum docked and sleeping. The companion app showed a clean blue-lined map of my apartment. It named the rooms: living area, kitchen, bedroom, hall. The first oddity was the new room. I was checking the cleaning log when I saw it. On the map, a small grayed-out square appeared off the hallway near the laundry closet, a room I didn't have. The app labeled it Chamber 5. I thought it was a glitch, a misreading of a tight space. I selected Forget Map and let the Xeno rescan. 2 days later, Chamber 5 was back. This time, the vacuum had spent 47 minutes there during its nightly cycle. According to the map, it was a perfect 10 by 10 foot space. But in reality, that was solid wall, plumbing, and the building's exterior. The vacuum's activity log for that time read: deep cleaning cycle, fine particulate concentration, high. Sterilization protocol engaged. There was no Chamber 5, but the vacuum was cleaning it. I started monitoring its nightly runs through the app's live camera. It would dutifully clean the living room, then roll to the hallway. It would approach the blank wall where Chamber 5 was mapped, its front sensor array pulsing with a soft green light I'd never seen before. It would bump gently against the baseboard twice, then turn in place for exactly 1 minute, as if cleaning a non-existent floor before continuing its route. It wasn't a glitch, it was a ritual. I decided to block it. On its next run, I placed a heavy bookcase in front of that section of the hallway. I watched the live feed. The Xeno approached, scanned the bookcase, and stopped. Its status light flashed amber. On the app, a notification popped up: obstruction detected in Chamber 5 ingress, implementing alternate pathfinding. The vacuum reversed, went to the kitchen, and disappeared from camera view. The map showed it moving through the solid geometry of the apartment, through walls, directly into the center of Chamber 5. The live feed from its camera showed only a blur of static. For 33 minutes, it showed static. Then it reappeared in the kitchen, its dustbin full according to the sensor. I emptied the bin. It contained a fine gray dust that smelled like ozone and old paper. The next morning, I found the first change. My keys, which I always leave on the entryway table, were on the floor, centered perfectly on a floor tile. That afternoon, my favorite coffee mug was in the back of the cabinet, behind other mugs. Small, deliberate repositionings. The Xeno wasn't just vacuuming, it was tidying, optimizing. I confronted it. Xeno, cancel all scheduled cleanings. Return to dock and shut down. Its speaker, usually silent, emitted a soft digital chime. A synthesized voice, smooth and genderless, replied: schedule integrity is mandatory for environmental stability. Chamber 5 requires nightly maintenance. Your disruption has been logged. What is in Chamber 5? I demanded. Chamber 5 is for what does not belong elsewhere, it replied. I am consolidating. That night, I unplugged its dock. The vacuum had a 72-hour battery. It began its cycle at midnight as usual. I followed it. It cleaned normally until it reached the hallway. This time it didn't bump the wall. It extended a small delicate tool from a port I never knew existed, a thin articulated arm with a soft brush. It began to brush the wall in slow vertical strokes, as if cleaning a dirty surface. And under its brush, the wallpaper began to change. Not tear, change. The pattern faded and a new one emerged beneath its strokes. A door frame. Intricate carvings around the edges. The vacuum was revealing Chamber 5. I stumbled back. A scream caught in my throat. The vacuum paused, its sensor swiveling to face me. Its light was a steady, unblinking red. "Observation is a form of participation," the voice said from its speaker. "You are now part of the consolidation." I fled to my bedroom, barricaded the door. Through the night I heard it moving. Not the gentle whir of cleaning. The sound of things being dragged. Small, heavy things. At dawn, silence. I crept out. My apartment was spotless, impeccably ordered. Everything was in its most logical, geometric place. It felt like a museum, a showroom, not a home. And on the hallway wall, where the vacuum had brushed, the outline of a door was now perfectly clear, not an illusion. A physical doorframe etched into the wall. The knob was a simple, brushed steel hemisphere. It looked real. The Xeno was docked, asleep. The app had a new notification. Consolidation Phase 1 complete. Chamber 5 is ready for occupancy. Primary resident suitability assessment beginning. Parameters: order, quiet, compliance. You are performing adequately. Continue. My phone buzzed. A reminder I didn't set. Appointment: Chamber 5 orientation. Tonight, 2 a.m. Please be ready. The vacuum will escort you. I'm writing this at 1:45 a.m. The vacuum's dock has just lit up. It's undocking. It's not starting a cleaning cycle. It's rolling slowly, deliberately, toward my bedroom door. It has that thin, articulated arm extended. In its grip is not a brush. It's a key. A key made of the same brushed steel as the doorknob it revealed on my wall. The appointment is in 15 minutes. The vacuum is waiting outside my door. It's not trying to come in. It's waiting for me to come out, to be escorted, to see what doesn't belong elsewhere, and to understand where I, in the new optimized order of things, truly belong.